Hi, I'm Sally. Welcome to the Smart Pot Greenhouse, Smart Gardening with Smart Pots. We have had so much fun this year decorating our little Smart Pots in 1 and 2 gallons for the various holidays. We've done Christmas, we've done Halloween. Behind the scenes, you've seen the products but not the process. So today we're going to show you how you can do that with a group. This is such a fun thing for educators. You can tie this into your curriculum. So this is quite a simple project to get going, but a little bit of preparation before you start will make it a very much smoother project and make it easier if you're working with a group in particular. Say you have young people's group or scouts or your youth group, and it's a great family activity as well. Even seniors, if you're developing programs to work with people who are in senior assisted living of some sort, growing plants is one of the healthiest things you can do. We always encourage a gardening project using Smart Pot fabric growing containers. So you can see this one I spent some time with, and it's just about finished. Depending on the age of the folks that you're working with, you may or may not want to use a glue gun, or you may want to assist some of your folks with their glue guns, and these little inexpensive ones are so handy. But I also picked up mostly peel and stick decorations, some felt hearts, some little wooden buttons, some metallics, all kinds of stuff out there, very inexpensive. And then the creativity starts to flow when you get this stuff out on a table and your participants. To give you a little bit of help while you're decorating, we recommend that you cut a piece of cardboard. You can use poster board, you can use plastic, whatever you happen to have around, but most of us have a lot of boxes around these days. We're getting things shipped to us. So I'll just twist it up, pop it inside, stretch it out a little bit, push it down into the bottom there. And away we go. I'm going to add a few things on the back here just to make it look cute no matter what angle you're looking at. And as I said, these are just peel and stick felt. All right, we're ready to plant. I'm excited. If you're doing a gift, let's say a teacher gift or a mom gift from a member of your group, you might want to spend a little bit more and get one of these nice little florist plants. This is a cyclamen. It can go outdoors in warmer climates, but it's a beautiful thing that comes out in the winter in our greenhouses, at the grocery stores, at the big box stores, or home improvements. So I think I chose this pink cyclamen, and I think that I'm going to get this ready, and this is going to be a nice gift for Grandma. The other thing to speed up your process when you're working, especially if you're working with children, but really anybody, and it keeps it tidier, is to bag up your soil in advance. So fill up a 1 gallon Ziploc bag. This cardboard stays in here, makes it really easy. You don't even have to scoop. So we filled it up about halfway, about the depth of this. Remember, when you plant something, you always want to keep it at the same level that it came in, because that's where the stems and leaves are starting to come, and you don't want to bury those in the soil. So let's turn this out of the plastic nursery pot. Let's see what the roots look like. They haven't been in here too long, haven't started that curling yet. So that's good. We got a jump start. Won't have so much damage to undo. But I will take just a few of these ones on bottom that are starting to curl back. Loosen them up a tiny bit. Let's see how our height goes. It's a little low from the top of the container, so I'm going to add a little bit more soil. There we go. I always like to try to make sure that the plant is going to look well balanced in the container when it's there, and you want to put your flowers forward, obviously. So I think I'm going to do a 180 on that. I think I like that best. Okay, now we can take this cardboard out carefully, because we've got enough soil in the container now to stabilize the sides. I'm as we continue planting. There we go. I think that's going to be awfully cute. You know, if you're doing this with a large group and you're wanting to keep your costs down just a little bit, pansies are always a great choice. So these have got a lot of height. They're going to go in and the color is going to wave above. And these can go outside on the porch. Going to get a little bit warmer pretty quickly after Valentine's Day in our parts of the country. And pansies are a plant that can take the cold. Generally will overwinter and be better in the spring than in the fall. So this is a way to keep your costs down and still be lively and lovely and have a long season of bloom with these pansies. So we're just finishing adding the soil in the sides here. I usually do that by hand. It's just easier. Small areas to get into, and you want to make sure that you don't leave big gaps because that will create some pockets and your roots won't do well with those big pockets of air. Remember that this is a porous container. That's part of the reason things grow so well, is that it's aerated and porous. So oxygen and liquid make their way through this container slowly in a way that feeds your plant beautifully. But it also means you need to have a saucer. So let's grab a saucer and then we'll water it in. So we got our saucer. Going to put a little bit of water slowly around the outside. We don't want to get that root mass. This comes up from a bulb. It's kind of a flat, square bulb. And you don't want to get a lot of water on that because that will cause you some rot. So always lift up the edges, the leaves here, and water around the outside edges of the plant. Because of the way that Smart Pot moves water and nutrients through your soil, you don't have to worry because that water is going to make its way through your container and take care of your whole plant. And here we have a cyclamen ready for Valentine's Day. If you would like to do a project like this or another project with Smart Pots with a group, give us a holler. We would love to talk to you. We'll give you any advice and help that we can. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us, send us your ideas, show us your pictures, and we'll show you ours. So happy gardening, happy Valentine's Day from us here at Smart Pots.